Hi guys, you're back on the Mastiff channel. Now, first things first, we need only 59 subscribers. 59. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? So there's going to be a prize once we hit the 1,000, which again is only 59 to go. There was only going to be one prize, right? I'm going to stick another one up. I'm going to stick a second prize up. So 2 people are going to win. I'll tell you, I'm not going to tell you what the first prize is, but I'll tell you what the second prize is. And it'll be a Mastiff Darts case, really nice case, made by Goat. And if you can have it signed or unsigned, and it'll have your Mastiff sticker on there as well. So there'll be 2 people. One will win the main prize, one will win the second. But we can't do it this week because we still need 59 subscribers. The views are amazing. We've only been going 3 months. We're up to nearly 32,000 views. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. So it's going a lot faster than we thought. If you remember, two, three videos ago, we were trying to get 500 before Christmas. Well, we've well surpassed that. Now, some people have been sending things to me saying they can't understand my accent. They can't understand what I'm saying. So I'll actually slow it down a bit, guys. I forget, you see, and when I'm in the zone, I start speeding up. I know I do. So I'll try and slow it down for you there, guys. Now, I've got a couple of links that I'm going to put up at the bottom of the video. So if you want to click on them, I'll tell you exactly what they are right now. So one is for On Point Darts, and at the minute they have come on the lead up to Christmas. They're a limited edition. They're the Mission Darts. It's like a Christmas box, okay? Very similar to a mystery box, but they tell you what's in there, but not what type. So they'll say there's 2 sets of darts in there, premium darts, but they won't tell you what they are. But there's all sorts in there apparently. I've not really looked at them, but yeah, I think they would be quite a good thing to get, especially if they're a limited number. So again, have a look there. So the link will be below this video. And also, for some people, it's not just as easy just to walk out and say, oh, I want a set of Luke Littler darts, I want a set of Van Barneveld darts, oh, he's new, man. Then you go down to buy them, or you go online to buy them. It's $350, come on. So, apart from the price of the Star Wars stuff, even $350, $300, all the new Target darts are all really expensive. What if you could get a set cheaper? Well, there'll be another link below this video, and this will link you straight through to On Point Darts' trade-in section. So the trade-in section will have pre-owned darts in there, but most of them will be boxed. They'll have the original flights, they'll have the original stems, all the they'll be cleaned. All the description for all of the darts will be in the link anyway, once you go on it. And as far as I know, they'll post to anywhere, not just in Australia. They'll send them to anywhere. So you guys in the UK or in Europe or whatever, you can get a cheap set of darts. You get a set probably around about the half price mark or whatever. I don't know, I've not looked at the prices, but I would imagine they'll be pretty good. So there you go, those 2 links will be in below. Tonight I'm going to show you a cheat which I use. Some people use it for different things, they'll use it for different reasons. I use it because I have to. It's again about your throw and your grip, okay? There's 2 types of throw. You'll hear people talking about an arm throw and a wrist throw. So an arm throw is people that can't master the wrist properly. They'll just use an arm throw, which is just a pull back and a straight arc straight through. But if you can master the wrist throw, it's probably the better of the 2. It's a pull back and then pull the wrist back as well. Now the reason I can't do that is because my age really. Arthritis kills me the next day. So if I pull back and then I'm using the wrist as well to flick through, the next day I'm in agony. So I've been over the years thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? Because there's something that I have to show you that everybody should know about the trajectory of your dart. Now, when you pick your dart up and you're getting ready to throw, so I'm not going to use the wrist or anything at the moment, so I'm pulling it back here. You'll see that dart's pretty level, but your dart doesn't leave your hand there. So you could pull back to here, pull back to here, wherever you pull back to, right? So it's pretty level, slight pointed upwards. But most times, most people's dart leaves their hand round about here. Now where's that dart pointing now? It's pointing down the way. So that's not what you want at all, guys. If you imagine that dart leaving your hand here, the dart's got to go through the air with the point facing downwards. That's not a proper trajectory for that dart. You want the dart to be going through the air, pointing upwards or level at worst scenario, but not downwards. So that's where the wrist comes in. If you pull back and then you pull back again, look at the angle of that now. Then when you're letting go, look, it's almost level when it's leaving your hand. So it's got less work to do while it's in the air. Now, I can pull this back, but like I say, the next day I would be in agony. So a wee cheat that I use is I'll pull my dart back, and then with this finger here at the back here, I'll just put a bit of pressure on the back there. So if you see now, when I press down, that's pointing up. So I'll pull back, then when it's getting let go, it's almost level, so it's going through the air pretty much the way it should. So that's a little cheat for you. It takes a wee bit of practice to do it, and you don't have to put a lot of pressure on, but that actually, if you can't for some reason master the wrist movement, that really helps with your throw. So I hope some of you that try it, get back to me in the comments and just tell me if you've tried it and if it's helped you. Or did you realise that you weren't using the wrist, or you haven't tried to use the wrist? So that's the two type of throws, guys. An arm throw or a wrist throw, which is back here. And so that's a wee sort of cheat for you to do that. Now, another quick practice thing that I'm totally against: going round the clock. Anybody that tells you, oh, I go round the clock on doubles, it's great, it's not great. It teaches you nothing. If I went on there now and I was going round the clock, double one, double two, blah, 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 blah. If I hit double one with even my third dart, how long have I been practicing double one then? 30 seconds? Come on. Last week's way that we showed you with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do it in as least darts as you can. That's the way to practice doubles, okay? Do it in banks. Don't do this round the clock. But there is something that you can get round the clock on, and it's a part of the dartboard no one ever uses, and it's the small segments here. So if you can master, because they're very hard, you know, to hit, if you can master hitting the small segments, when you actually go for a big segment, which you'll see a lot of the players on TV, and they'll have, say, 56 left, and they'll miss the big number because they don't practice the big numbers. They only practice doubles, bullseyes, and trebles. So they don't practice big numbers. But if you practice on these, and I found years ago the quickest and best way to practice on these is just go straight in after you've done your 10 minutes on bulls warm up, by the way. Black, 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 back to black, right? And then go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the white segments the opposite way. Time yourself. Time yourself doing it. Believe me, timed practice is 100 times better than just taking willy-nilly whatever you want to. Willy-nilly, where did I get that from? Aye? That's not a thing I use. I must have seen that in some sort of TV programme. There you go, I've used it now. I've used it now. I'm slowing down, remember. So, if you get used to hitting these become easy. Because they look twice the size if you're used to hitting these little sections here. Because nobody ever goes for them. Now, just going round the clock like that, if you time yourself and see how many you can do it just on the black alone if you want, and see how many darts it takes you to get back round to the 20 in a timed, say, 15 or 20 minutes. And then you can do the same with the white sections, and then if you add the two together, once you get good at it, then you can put 20 minutes or so and do the whole lot. Now, that's a really, really good practice because it covers the whole board, and they're not the easiest things to hit. So that's a really, really good practice routine. I've been using that for years and years and years. But I've come across so many good practice routines that I forget sometimes, and well, getting old, so I forget. But I'll also hoping that next week's video we might have a couple even of before and after videos for you to see on the muscle memory machine. That's what we're calling it. So it's easy to remember, isn't it? It's Triple M. It's a muscle memory machine. So we've had such good success with it that I've actually got to show you these videos, but I need to get the client's permission to do that. And I'll probably get that this week, hopefully. And then we'll show you the videos. And this is, honestly, it's game changing. 3 minutes. I'll show you the difference of a video before, 3 minutes on the machine, and then the throw after it. It's mind-bending. It shocked me, and I was expecting it to work, but not as good as this. Okay, another thing, there will be new shirts available. They'll have on-point darts, Mastiff Darts on. They're really, really nice. As soon as they come in, I'll let you see. They'll be a limited edition, and I'll let you see them, and you can have a look. They are available, but I know I've took pre-orders for them, and they're going to go really fast. But there will be some available. Now, guys, the most important thing: like, subscribe. At least 59 people subscribe. That's all we need. Then we hit the magic 1,000. Then next week we can do the giveaway. Now, the easiest way when we do the giveaway is, if you go and follow us on Facebook, go to Mastiff Darts Facebook page, follow us on Facebook, you will be able to put your address through on Messenger on there, and then only I get to see it. So whoever wins and whoever gets the second prize, which is going to be one of these, which they're a really nice case, they'll get that sent direct to them from us, no matter where you are in the world. So there you go, guys. Hopefully, if we hit, last week we hit about 60 nearly new subscribers from last video, so we could do it. So next week's video may be the prize draw video. So I hope that little cheat has helped you. Just try it. Let me know in the comments how you got on. Once again, your comments have been fantastic. So that's just a quick one tonight. It's always going to be a quick one till I start rabbiting, and then it turns into a long one, doesn't it? Anyway, if you don't like and you don't subscribe, oh, I've not got a Mastiff on this shirt, but there's one there, and there's a big one out there, So, I'll send the Mastiffs around if you don't. Cheers, guys, and follow us through to the next one.